So I just watched a video by um, Kurt Yu about how to get acting experience without an agent, and he just goes down a list of 10 different ways of how to get experience without an agent. Um, I'll just go down the list. School plays. If you're in high school or if you're in your college and you have like a college theater or acting club or drama club, those are easy ways to really just be able to, get experience without having to pay for anything really. Those are the most simplest ways and easiest ways. Um, Class showcases. So essentially, acting classes. Yeah, just try acting classes, get experience with them, and sometimes acting classes will have or private acting classes will have showcases that show agents um, what they're working on. Sometimes I think if I remember correctly, but I'm not sure how often that is. Um, and then there's community theater. So it's essentially it's not like Broadway or anything like that. But it's just basically community theater. You just find people who want to do acting in the community, and it's just theater things, plays and stuff like that. But you're not gonna be making any money out of that. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. And the next one is student films. Student films. I think I've talked about this before, but um, if you are enrolling in a film school or anything like that, I think like student films are probably like the best way to gather experience on camera. Really, if you're new, essentially, go find a college or university that does film programs, and they'll usually have like student film projects. That is, and it's just the easiest way to get. Well, I don't know if the easiest, but the closest way to get like actual experience in the industry without actually working in the industry. Um, and number five is short in indie films. So kind of like student films, you're not gonna be making a lot of money off of these, but you do get your experience from doing these smaller projects. But yeah, and film competitions. So film competitions happen worldwide. There's a bunch of them, um, from what he said. And one of the ones he listed was like a 48-hour film contest where you try to make a film in 48 hours. Um, yeah, and there's commercials. Now, obviously, commercials are a way to get experience. Like apparently, Kurt Yu, the guy I was talking about, and who has mentioned all this information, his first agent got him by he got an agent by doing commercials. Um, and then there's industrial videos. What industrial videos are essentially so you have, companies or corporate offices with people who have jobs that the easiest example I can think of is that let's just say you have employees that you need to train, and essentially you're going to need to, you know, have to train them. So sometimes they'll get actors for a small little film to show what their employees what they will be doing and instructing them on what to do essentially. So there's that. Yeah. Um, and then there's creating your own content. So, I mean, this is like probably like I don't know. It's definitely not the easiest way, but it's definitely the way you can ensure. Instead of waiting for someone, doing it yourself, getting people who have the same aspirations as you do, and working together to make something together is a very good way to be able to showcase yourself. If you're able to do that, and the other way is, well, this isn't really just acting experience, but he mentions it just as a way to get experience in industry overall. Um, but yeah, uh, the way he mentions this is that it could be any kind of experience in this industry. It could be being a camera guy, a production assistant. It can be anything really. But yeah, that's it.